And one of the things, of course, that you're going to have your focus on is Khabib. And I'm sure that you're not going to sit here and tell us exactly how the meeting's going to go or what you're going to say to him.
I don't know how the meeting's going to go. I'm obviously meeting with him because I believe that he should fight again. I mean, look at what he did to Justin Gaethje, right? Look at what he's done to every opponent he has faced. I think he's got, like when I wanted Cormier to stay. Still think they're the best in the world. And then there's always the argument, well, it's never a bad thing to go out on top. And when you talk about money, I mean, Khabib has money beyond belief. This guy doesn't ever have to work again. And he still has the ability to do things to make unbelievable money. He's in a very unique position as a fighter. So yeah, I don't even know if I just answered your question. I don't even remember what the question was.
You have no idea how the meeting's going to go.
I have no idea, but I think he should fight again, and I'm going to press him as hard as I can for one more.
What is sort of like the backdrop to this meeting? Like, what have you guys talked about, I guess, between October and now? Like, what have you guys discussed?
So the only time we talked was when I was flying home on the plane from Fight Island after his last fight.
That was it?
Yeah. The night of the fight we talked, but then since then it was all in text. So our first face-to-face real sit-down that isn't on a phone will be in Fight Island. We'll be face-to-face, and I will have an answer for you guys that night.
Do you know what day?
Do I know what?
Do you know what day it's happening?
I don't know what day it is.
Maybe meet over dinner or yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll do yet. I don't know how it'll play out, but we'll keep it simple.
How much talking to Khabib and not like pushing him towards fighting again, but just expressing that you would love to see it. How much of that is you as a promoter, and how much of it is you as a fight fan?
Both. Listen, as a promoter, you always want the best guys in the world, but at the same time, as a promoter, when a guy wants to retire, he probably should. If that's even crossing your mind or thinking, the difference with a guy like Khabib is he's been through so much, and losing his dad was such a major blow to him. Something that they did together, yet his dad wanted him to hit 30-0. But as a fight fan, I want Khabib to fight 10 more.
Yeah. You've said, you kind of made it clear that if he does come back for only one more and he goes for that 30-0 that his father wanted him to, I think most people are aware that you think Conor is the right one, right? Is that's fair to say?
The right opponent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you think that is?
Listen, no matter what you think of Conor personally, Conor McGregor is not only one of the best in the world, one of the best to ever do it. And right now, he's as focused as he's ever been. I don't know if this is going to be the same Conor after the Poirier fight. Like you said, Conor goes like this. But if this Conor sticks around for the next year, how do you not do Khabib versus Conor again, right? Division stacked with tough guys. You feel that and the reality is if Khabib does retire, then whoever the highest ranked guy is at the time will end up facing Conor if Conor beats Poirier. So, and would fight for the title, I'm sure.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.
That's all I'm focused on is I'm gonna fight Weili. But at that time, I just didn't feel right knowing that, like, just somebody dropping you on your head like that, that's not cool, man. I can't, I gotta fix that mistake because I can't go around walking around the streets knowing that can possibly happen. I need to fix that mistake, and I need to make those adjustments and make sure that that will, that I'll protect myself from here on out. And so I corrected that mistake, that I put that behind me, and I'm ready for the belt.
That's good. Yeah, do you have a time frame at all? Because again, I think her jiu-jitsu coach said maybe in the first quarter. Do you guys have any type of a possible time frame?
I've been ready. Like I've been telling, the UFC that I'm ready now. Like, so I've heard March maybe, but I'm just ready. I'm ready for whenever. That's why I'm training. That's why doing everything possible to just be ready. So sooner than later.
Yeah, because we've talked to so many fighters about how crazy it is right now with the way fight cards are changing and people are dropping out. I mean, again, poor Leon Edwards again. I mean, Shmaev tested positive with COVID, so his fight's off again. Like, so it just keeps changing, so you might get the fight sooner than you think.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Obviously, like, I'm sure, like, I know that the UFC has a lot on their plate, and I trust that they know what they're doing, and they're, you know, there's just a lot going on with this COVID stuff and everything, and this past year was obviously crazy, and now we're, like, barely into the new year, so I'm being patient, but I'm being, you know, diligent and, you know, just prudent and ready.
I kind of feel bad for Ferguson. I think, you know, look, I think the biggest takeaway, and Kenny, I don't know if you'll agree with this or not, is like Rogan saying, like, you know, he runs his own camp. Like, when he wants to train, he trains. Like, the guy needs guidance at this point. He really does. He got away with, look, super talented guy. I think he got away with it for years. But look, he's been in trouble in fights. I think just crazy has caught up with this guy now. And if he doesn't get straightened out, nobody's buying into it anymore. He could hit the Wing Chun dummy all he wants, but he's going to have to fight. And that wasn't looking good, man. So Oliveira did a good job. I think we got some answers on Tony. He's not getting any younger. I feel bad because he had such a win streak. He never got that big fight, but can't talk about. Does anybody want to see the Khabib fight?
Right.
No, I didn't.
Just made that exact point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, like again, I wanted to see it. I couldn't care less now. I don't. Nothing. You know what I mean? So.
An immediate title fight on return? I don't think so. I don't think you should be, you know, of course he's one of the best, and there's a very good possibility that TJ could come back and become champion again. Of course. In fact, if you listen to him speak, he says that he's coming back a better version of himself. And if you follow him on Instagram, you see for these last 2 years, he has been training, he's still been in the gym, helping out his teammates and staying sharp and improving skill set wise and physically, according to him. But still, you can't reward a cheat giving him a chance to get back what he just lost on his first time back. At least he's got to win one fight, I would say, to prove himself, you know, and I mean, it's not even about proving himself, it's just not rewarding him with a title fight. Of course, it's not my promotion, I don't make the rules, but you know, at least one fight, I would say.
He's coming back soon. Where do you see him coming back into the mix? Like, where do you see him fitting in the division when he comes back after this time off?
Not just because we're cool and he's my friend, but I believe he's either fighting the guy that is ranked number one if the title fight is set. If not, he can go right away for the title. Like, why not? Yeah, I get he gets suspended, but at least he had the balls to accept it and be like, yeah, I fucked up. So I respect that. There's a lot of guys that test positive and they will like make a movie. They will be like, oh, my uncle gave me the wrong pill. I'm like, oh, fuck off. If you test positive, it's your fault.
Yeah.
So he admitted like a man. So I do respect that a lot. And we kind of trained a little bit after. So I saw him like last week, and you know he's getting back in the horse. And then you're the second interview back to back that asked me about it. Last interview asked me like, hey, you want to fight him? I'm like, I don't find him my friend.
I knew y'all were friends. I just wanted to see what you thought about where he would fit in, kind of since it's a good division and everything.
I think he can fight for the title right away. Why not? And then he tests positive and lost in a weight division below, so it didn't even happen at 35. So
yeah,
let's be real, he got a bigger name than the guys in the top 5.
Yeah,
and
he does.
Today works about that. So
yeah,
it's kind of I don't like that, but it's how the way it works. So how I see it, he comes back and fight for the title.